Yeah, okay, because it said 153 on mine. So. Ray, where were you?
Huh?
You're out of character.
It's a Guardians game one.
I agree.
It's a reminder. It's a reminder. So.
Can we get it done in well, 37?
Yeah.
No, now they said 7:30, so now I'm hearing it's 7:40 something. They keep changing.
Well, it was 7:37, but yeah.
Yeah, Marion told me just a little while ago. Not that it matters. She said it's 7:43 now.
Astros are trying to come back, so they, prolonging that.
Right.
Seattle was whooping them at home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, our volume sounds different, and it's clear as anything.
Really? Good.
I bet you that was the problem.
We don't have, this is showing.
They hooked it directly, they got rid of that little box. So Jennifer, you and Brian can't take the leads out of the box anymore. They made it direct. So he thinks that the computer guy was in, Tom does the camera, but then the computer guy was in.
I just asked me on to jump on.
Yeah, and the guy that was here today looking at it, he's gonna be on it too. So he says he can figure it out if there is another problem, but look at it, it didn't do anything. Good. All right, so we got everybody here. I'm gonna close the door then. You can close the door. Has everybody got a water? Is any, you need one there? Yeah, I guess so. You guys didn't grab any?
Yeah, there's some extra.
Is there? Matt, you want a water? Jeff, you want a water?
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
What are you thinking of?
We made a beautiful day out there today too. Gorgeous day. Okay.
I was working on my driveway and Brian pulled up. All he was talking about.
Touch that.
GPS, I can help you with your driveway,
Don touched it.
No, you touched your microphone just as I grabbed this.
Yeah,
It made me
Fred,
jump.
Fred, let me get out of my car, I'll help you with that.
Oh, he didn't get it. Just the mic's on the other one. Okay. Yeah, we'll be good. Good. Oh my gosh, they came over for dinner yesterday. Mary made spaghetti. They're great.
So you said you weren't going to be available.
OCC,
OCC, you are indeed.
that's what I spelled.
What are you writing?
Is it 2 R's? Yes. Issue occurred. I'm telling people just what he told me. If there's any video or audio issue.
Oh, okay. What
Let
Tom
us
told you?
know with the time if the issue occurred.
Well, he's gonna be
So-
watching. I wouldn't.
Our IT guy.
Volume's down very much right now, so everybody, please make sure you use your microphones.
Yeah.
How do I?
Well, we shouldn't have to say anything, he's doing all the talking, so.
I can't see, I left my glasses on, forgot them in my purse, so it's the long arm.
We using that tip money to get a new computer.
Thanks, I might.
A new audio
What happened?
system.
Nothing. The chat,
We need to use the tip money to get a new
You
computer.
went too long.
oh, I went too long?
You have 266 out of 200.
Well, you can clean that for me.
Well, don't worry too much about that.
Yeah, that's right.
And Matt's got another commitment. and
Oh, yeah,
stuff, so
we need to go, yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have any problems, so that's gonna be a good thing. So if we don't have any
He's gonna
problem,
be
we don't
watching
have.
the Indians in a half hour, so you gotta hurry up.
So are you going? Is it going?
Yeah, we're.
Okay. Whenever you're ready. Jennifer, everybody, council, everybody else ready? Ready? Okay, we'll start. Good evening, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to the Committee of the Whole meeting of the Village of Walton Hills on Tuesday, October 11th, 2022 at 7:01 PM. Roll call. Jennifer Allen,
Here.
Mary Brenner Miller,
Here,
Fred Nielsen,
Here.
Raymond Whedon,
Present.
Brian Spitznagel,
Here.
all of council here, along with our law director, John Montello. Okay, any comments related to agenda items? You probably have some comments after we talk about this. Any comments from any residents in the audience? Okay. What I have, I know last week we've been talking about our bonds, and also last week we got a kind of an in-depth conversation about looking forward to budget, and I think what was important to me in the council was we were talking about issuing debt, and because we have some projects that we would like to complete this year. We'd like to follow our road plan that we put together. Also some, the roof here and some other things. So I did mention to you that I wanted to talk to Matt and see if he can kind of give us and Matt, I'm just kind of follow up on how we're gonna lead in, talk about the bonds too, about our renewal. And have Matt tell us kind of where that's at, where we should go. I know him and Tom Jordan have been talking, and kind of see what the village's future is with revenue. So with that said, I had a conversation with Matt, to talk to him about this meeting, because I know we were looking for a date, and we have to pass the bonds before the end of the month. And when me and Matt were talking, he said, and I'll let you share the same thing. He said, part of me getting on board with your team not only was to help with the tax incentives, but also to look at your debt and look at your note issues and help you with that. And so we set up a meeting, me, him, and Angela. And let's put it this way, he'll explain, but he was already in conversations with Brickler and Eckler, with Catherine, who issues our notes. And he said, Mayor, I'd like to set up a meeting with you and Angela and myself. I have some good insight on where I think I can help you, where I think the village should, how to approach this. I guess I'll let Matt use his words. So we listened, and, Angela, as our fiscal officer, has her opinion on things. And after she was done, and her and Matt had some lively discussion, and all three of us, the three of us agreed with the direction, well, Angela and Matt agreed with the direction we'd like to suggest to council. And I think it would be the best way to go, especially after, I think you'll feel the same way after Matt presents it. And I think everybody here will be happy, along with our residents. So I'm gonna turn it over to Matt, and how about you follow up with that? And Matt, you can just kind of introduce yourself for residents that are
Sure.
streaming.
So good evening, Mayor, good evening, council, good evening, residents. My name is Matt Stuzinski. I was engaged last year, later in the year, in December, to serve as the village's municipal advisor. So as the mayor mentioned, in the scope of the services that are part of that agreement, a big part of it was related to the incentives, economic development related activities, but a primary focus of where I spend most of my time is on debt, capital projects, and helping communities with their planning, capital planning, as it relates to the resources they're using to achieve those capital improvements, whether or not it be existing resources or some type of debt financing or grants or aid and anything else that